can help somebody as I travel along.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Miss Latin Land, bringing you a little light, a little love, a little positivity. Y'all honey, I just got off work, got my head cap on, I'm at home comfortable, honey. Working from home is the best thing that ever happened to me this year. Okay, it's not the best thing, but I do appreciate a good work from home job. Honey, it has been such an incredible journey so far. Being able to just share my heart, share my mind, share my creativity with you all. It's been a great time. We've only been at it since September, but I am still learning, still moving, still, bringing content that matters to me, and hopefully it matters to you too. So I decided that for this last video of 2020, I would just share, some things that stuck out to me through this year, or just some highlights from things I've experienced this year. And so I wrote down this little list, and I'm just gonna share it with you really quick. So number one, at the top of the year, I moved back to Alabama from Colorado. And so that was an experience. It was all due to COVID. I lost my job. I knew everything was just so uncertain at the time. So I thought it would be best, and I really didn't have a choice. So I had to come on back home, and that's been an adjustment, but it's been cool so far. This year I turned 29. It was my last year in my 20s. I am knocking down the door of 30, and I must say I am excited about it. I learned some new skills this year. So I took a training course in Forex, in virtual assistant, and life coaching, and I did complete the life coaching portion. And I'm scared to put my own money in, but I will take trading Forex more seriously in 2021. It's like they said, if you're gonna survive, you need at least 5 streams of income. And so I'm really excited about moving forward with that. This year I got to do some studio work. I worked with a couple of great artists, local artists from Huntsville, Alabama. And that was just fun. Got to do some writing, some background vocal arranging, and different things like that. And hopefully we are praying that in 2021, no, we're not even just hoping, we know that in 2021 we are gonna do more. I already got a session coming up at the beginning of January, and so I'm hoping to really do more music stuff in 2021. I started YouTube, like I said, in September. It was an idea I had while I was in Colorado, and when I got home, I'm just like, why not? They was handing out all that good government money, honey, so I bought some things, iPad, iPhone, got a ring light, some different stuff, and I said, let's get started. And so we've been doing just that, and it's been fun. I took a girls trip, man. Me and my best friend this summer, we were both going through it, and so we just said, bump our responsibility, bump everything, let's just get away. And we did. We went to Nashville, and we went to museums, and we ate great food, and we cried, and we had an awesome girls trip. Just spur of the moment, you off, I'm off, let's go, let's do it. And we did, and I was so grateful for that weekend. I let some things and some people go. Some people that I really thought would be here always, but I am learning that that's not always the case, and it's okay to say, this don't feel good, I don't like that, I don't want to be a part of it. That's your business. That's nobody can make that decision for you, and you have to make the hard decisions sometimes and let people go, and sometimes without an explanation, I can't talk, y'all, I'm trying to rush, without an explanation. Okay, so I did have to end some friendships and relationships this year, and that is okay. No love lost, just you're not for me anymore. Okay. I wrote a bunch of new songs. Some of them I've shared on different platforms, but I have been writing, y'all. And hopefully, like I said, in 2021, you might get to hear some of the stuff that I've been working on. I loved on my friends and family a little bit harder this year. So many people lost loved ones, and it's just been just a really just traumatic year for a lot of people. And so yeah, I've just been making sure to love my family and love my friends that much more. I ate ramen noodles for the first time. Like I said, I'm almost 30 and I never tried them. If you haven't seen that video, check it out, okay? I'll drop the link in the description box. I drank more water and I took my health a little bit more seriously. It's been a struggle since I was a little girl, and so I am taking control of my health. And so those are two things. In mentioning that, within the last 2 months, November and December, I have lost 22 pounds, and we are just hoping that we just see a steady decline, okay, because nobody has time for that. I survived COVID, y'all. This summer I went to Texas with some friends, and I came back and I was COVID positive. Thank God I did not have like any terrible symptoms or anything like that. Nothing that really bothered me too bad. I lost my taste, I lost my smell. I had a little sinus pressure, but other than that, it wasn't that serious, and it could have been, and so I'm grateful for that. I saved some money. I got myself a self account, and so I pay my little money every month, honey. I got me a credit card, trying to do some credit building over here, okay? Get you a self account, y'all. It's really helpful. It's really, you know, check it out. Self, SELF. I listened to some great music this year. I'm talking about old school, new school. But if I must bring up one artist in particular, it'll be Tobe Nwigwe. I will share his name because if you don't know who he is, you should. He was, I'm just gonna say, my top artist this year. I wore it out. I really enjoyed it. He's a rapper. And I don't do rap much, but he really just, I love him and his wife and their family. Everything they stand for is just positive. It's just black, and I just love it. Okay. I feel like I've gotten closer to God this year. I've been able to understand more and more how he moves and how he works, and just understanding things more and more. And I feel like me and God are in a great spot. Sometimes it's not easy to keep that relationship going, and it's on our end, of course, because he's always there waiting. But yeah, me and my friends, we have just really gotten more spiritually in tune, and so I'm grateful for that. I feel like I've taken self-love to the next level, you know. I just love myself. I'm not letting a man define that. I'm not letting people define that. I'm not letting society define who I am and who I should be. I am just loving Latin just the way she is. All the quirks, all the bad parts, all the everything. I just love myself, and you know. And so for the last highlight of 2020, I want you to check this video right here.
I have to make sure, because I don't know what's going on. Come on, girl. Christmas.
For me?
Your car. Yes.
Merry Christmas. We gotta go. They gonna freeze. Give them glory. In Jesus. Give them honor.
I love it.
Yes, Lord.
That's right, y'all. I told y'all in one of my last videos that there was still time in 2020 for God to show up and do that thing. Y'all, I have been without a car. My last car was repossessed in February of 2020, so I probably should have started with that because that's what happened at the top of the year. I parked in a doggone handicap spot and they told me on the way, and so I did not have the money and all the fees just steady kept piling up, and so I wasn't able to retrieve my vehicle. And so I've been without a car for a while, but my brother and my sister blessed me with a car, and for that I'm grateful. And guess what, y'all? It's still time left. God can still do the impossible. Just trust him. Don't worry. You have everything that you need. I just want to say Happy New Year to you guys. I hope 2021 again is the best year of your life. And if it's going a little rough, as long as you're doing all you can, and then you're doing the best. You're doing your best. So yeah, I'm gonna jump off now. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Till next time. See you next year.
In my